like I ain't seen a bee in a. That's a shame. Before, you used to see bees all out here, man.
Yeah, and I remember they bring it out too, like without bees, man. Basically, cause they pollinate.
They pollinate, yeah, the flowers and plants, yeah.
I see the bee.
Animals depend on that, yeah. So they need it, man. The Most High set up the ecosystem perfect.
Right. So everything out of purpose, man. But Esau, he destroying the earth. The scripture say what? He gonna destroy and not destroy the earth, man.
You were young, you see all kind of bumblebees. I don't even see bumblebees anymore, man.
Yeah, you
rarely see them, man. You still see wasps, because wasps be by the garbage and whatnot. They be all out here causing all kind of hell. But and also the we're talking about hornets. You seen them the killer hornets or whatever?
Oh yeah.
They came in 2020.
Yeah.
They native to Japan. They somehow made it to the West Coast. People are like, how'd he get there? Because they put them there, man. They ain't fly across the Pacific, man. These devils, they put it here, man. That might be another plague of Most High, because the Most High used hornets to get rid of the Canaanites too.
Yeah.
The hornets don't play, man. What you got?
I got a quick precept. Revelation 11 and 19, and the temple of the Most High was open in heaven, and there was seen in his temple the ark of his testament, and there were lightnings and voices. Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto the servants thy prophets, unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Destroyed the earth. Destroyed the earth. Like we said, we don't even see bees like that. That's a common thing in the spring and the summertime, man. You know? So you're not even going to see birds, man. And we also brought it out, let's look that up, the 5 E-towers and animals. You know? We've been bringing all that stuff out, man. Very sure, man.
Remember all them birds fell out the sky, all the cows and cattle on the floor.
So what is it doing to our body? You know? Because you people took that thing, man. They frying you, man.
It says, how does the E, I would say that, or the 5E, or the 5, I would say giraffe, for cold, affect animals? The higher frequencies used in 5 giraffe technology.
And that's the latest article that came out. That's all.
I don't know when this article came out.
I think one came out the other day.
When it came out May 26, 2022, it says that 5, really bad for humans, animals, and the environment. I can't find none that's like real recent. No, I just looked up this right here. It says the high frequencies used in 5 giraffe technology are known to be particularly damaging to insects and bird populations. A 2018 study showed how the shorter wavelengths and high frequencies are absorbed more easily by insect bodies, creating a heated effect.
Yeah, so the whole world is pretty much under microwave. It's high-end microwaves. Right? That's all of us, man. Because they just got rid of 3G, right? Most of these companies, T-Mobile, AT&T. You can look that up, T-Mobile, AT&T. 3 giraffe shutdown. under the heavens too. It's crazy.
Yeah,
You know the water you gotta drink. You're a madman.
I got a quick article. It says this came out June 30th, 2022. T-Mobile shuts down its 3 Giraffe networks. This year, mobile carriers have been phasing out their 3 Giraffe cellular networks. The next major carrier to shut down its 3 Giraffe networks is T-Mobile. T-Mobile will complete the shutdown of Sprint LTE network by today, June 2022. Right? So yeah. As 3 Giraffe networks go offline, drivers need to ensure that the electronic login devices they use are operating on a 4 Giraffe network or higher. Jump down right here. AT&T was the first to take its 3 Giraffe system offline on February 22nd. The Sprint 3 Giraffe CDMA network went offline on March 31st. Verizon is expected to take its 3 system offline on December 31st, 2022.
So everybody's shutting down the 3 Giraffe network. And I guess what they're gonna have all these 5 Giraffe all out here, man. All out here, man. So we don't have that much time because we wouldn't survive anyway, even though we didn't take Vanessa. That's affecting our bodies too, man. That's crazy, man. And if it's killing animals and thing, eventually it's adding up to your body, man. That means cancer rates will go up. You're gonna be getting more sick. It's crazy shit. Well, on the surface, people think, "Oh man, my internet speed is fast." You know, that shit is affecting your body, man.
Right. I just clicked the video and the whole thing loaded up.
And it's crazy. In the airport, that's the thing. It's the same thing, and they've been had that out. It's either you could do that, the body scan, or you could do the pat down. I always do the pat down. But that body scan thing, there was controversy when that first came out.
Yep, I remember. I went through the plane. I went through that little body scan thing. Next, I think the next day, or whatever, I was nose bleeding.
Yeah, I think that's the same technology. It's the same technology, man. But now the difference is between that and 5 Giraffe. 5 is hitting your body constantly, man. See? So we gotta get out of here, man. We have to get out of here, man. We gotta, like you said, your Sirach 36th chapter. Praying Yahweh Shemal Shah, he make the time short. We have to.
Adequate precept. Lamentations 3:22. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not.
Well, let's read that Psalm 68 chapter, daily benefits.
Yeah.
Psalms chapter 68 in verse 19. Blessed be the Lord who daily loadeth us with benefits.
Most High every day multiply the mercy, give you daily benefits. Yahweh Shai said that we would eat poison and live. So we don't know what the hell we eating, man.
And all the chemtrails they pouring out, we don't even know what the fuck we're breathing, man.
It's only the Most High person.
Oh, the brother brought it out too earlier. You had Mayor Eric Adams talking about drink tap water. So
that commercial?
He was like, drink tap water. He was like, basically, he was so
like,
good.
Make sure you get your daily dose of NYC tap water. The best water in the world. It creeped me out.
Like eerie. Yeah. So now what are we drinking?
What they put in the water?
Yeah.
See it?
Because like once had dreams, they had this in the water. That's what
I remember that too.
Yeah. That's for sure. He's a puppet, man.
And it shows, man, he will kill himself, he will destroy himself. The scripture say no flesh will be saved. This was for the elect's sake. This dude is literally putting chemtrails in the same air that he has to breathe, poison the same water that he has to drink, making GMO foods that, you know, eventually he will end up eating. You know, this dude is
the Japanese call it kamikaze. Suicide.
Suicide, man. This man is suicidal.
He's suicidal. He's putting diseases out there which eventually can come back, a boomerang come back to him.
It's like he knows he's not getting the blessing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You release a virus, and that virus can make a boomerang back around to you. That's a madman.
It's a madman. It's a madman.
You know, that's crazy, man. You know, so the elites, they worship death.
It's like they got the spirit of, you know, if I'm going down, everyone's dying with me. You know? Because they know they're about to get judged, man. So they're trying to kill everything. And they're trying to find a way to creep in, you know, try to, like, you know, what's going to promise they're going to be in them bunkers. We know what's going on, but yeah, you're truly not escaping. This man is a madman.
He's a madman. Satan. What we got?
To finish on this. Psalm 68 in verse 19. Blessed be the Lord who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the power of our salvation. Salah.
So the Most High.
You say what? Give us our daily
bread.
You know? So the Lord sustained us, man. And as we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you know, we shall not fear evil. Scripture goes how no evil shall touch you, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. So that's why our brothers are still, you know, alive, man. We have a purpose. You know, we have a reason to be on this earth, and that's to prophesy and to declare the works of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. This beautiful, glorious gospel, man. That's why we're here. You see, if it wasn't of the Lord's mercy, we'd be finished, man. Everybody. Well, the whole nation of Israel would have been done, man. The tribe of Gad would have been probably extinct if it wasn't for the Lord's mercy, man. Esau was, you know, tearing shit up. All the shit they done did to us, man. You know, even back in Egypt, the more they afflicted us, the more we grew. So that's like that in Babylon, man. The more they afflict Jake, you know, Ephraim, we fruitful, we multiplies. You know, we're like the sands of the sea. But as an entire nation, we're dealing with a remnant. That's why, you know, we out here, man. Lord willing, we're part of that remnant, and we're fishing for the remnant, man, and feeding the remnant. You know, it was a glorious word, man.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them.
So brothers got angels that carry around about us, man. That deliver us, man. Why? Because we fear the Lord. That's the beginning of wisdom. You know? We fear Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. We got angels around us, man. Protecting us, guiding us, leading us. You see? And we got to continue on in this faith. Because, you know, and the times is coming, divine is eventually going to come. You know, the angels around us, they may manifest themselves and actually come as an angel, come in the form of a man, however it happens. But brothers going to be getting fed during the famine, all type of stuff going to be happening, man. And think about it, like growing up in Babylon the Great in this detestable death world, man. Gross darkness, everything is nothing but death everywhere. We had to have angels around us, man. The fact that we're alive today, man. You know, a lot of brothers could probably ended up dead in prison, whatever the case. The Lord had other plans. You see? I remember my father told me a story right quick, how he almost died, but then someone, you know, stopped the man from killing him. And then later on, when he was in jail, he told him, and listen, this dude about to shoot you, and I stopped him because I knew you. It would sound like that. And when he told me that, I thought about it, like the Lord probably preserved that, because I had to come through that man's sea line. You know, I'm not saying, you know, who am I? You know, which man that I am. I'm not saying I'm someone, you know, but I don't know if that was Jake. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just a man, but as an example, because, you know, it wasn't my lot to be called to this thing. Lord willing, all his brothers endured, you know, but I thought about that when my father told me that story, how he about to get shot at, but the dude stopped him, like, oh, man, I know him. You know, don't kill him. Then later on, the dude in jail told him, I was getting ready to kill you, but then someone stopped me, man. You see that? So when I thought about that, I was like, wow, that's powerful, because if my father got murdered back in the 80s, and whoever, you know, that time was, I would not be here right now. You see, everything happens for a reason. Going to earlier, you know, there's no coincidences, man. You see, so we're here for a reason to proclaim this gospel's beautiful word, man. You got another one?
Yeah. This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2, and verse 61. It does consider ye throughout all ages that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome.
None that put their trust in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai shall be overcome. See, without faith, it's impossible to please the Heavenly Father. So with faith, pleasing him. You know, he like, oh man, I like this. I like him right here, man. He really believe in me. You see? So I got him. He believed me. I'm gonna deliver him, man. See, I'm gonna send my angels. He gonna eat during the famine, all that good stuff, man. You see?
Yeah. Chris, have you got it?
I got one more. It's the book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 11. For the scripture saying, whosoever believeth on him should not be ashamed.
Oh, you got that whatsoever. You got to read verse 1.
Oh, that's right.
Romans chapter 10 and verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire.
Brethren, my heart's desire. The Apostle Paul literally said, it's in the same chapter. He says, I'm an Israelite. No, it's not. He said, I'm an Israelite of the tribe of Benjamin. That's the 9th chapter, right?
I think 11.
That's 11. That's the next. I knew it was close. But you got it. You got it.
Brethren, my heart's desire, prayer to the Most High for Israel, is that they might be saved.
Israel. That's another good.
That cuts Gino.
That's right.
The rest of the characters. Right? Christianity is dead. Most High ain't dealing with that. Right? It's time to wake up and come out of that foolishness.
That's right.
Right? The Most High loved everybody. He never loved everybody. Never.
He's only dealing with Israel, man.
And the Most High don't change. If he says something in the beginning, he means that.
That's right.
You're not going to change for anybody, man.
Right.
And you should just be grateful you're an Israelite.
That's con.
You know? They going to want to save everybody.
And you heathens better be grateful you're not Esau. Because Aisha gonna get it bad, man. See, 1,000 years, your nation, y'all gonna run and rejoicing, you know what I'm saying? But y'all can catch hell too in the first 1,000 years. Why? Because we gotta literally beat Buddha and Shiva and fucking all these other gods out of you, man. Jesus, because a lot of you heathens worship Jesus Christ too. Allah, we gotta beat all that shit out of you, man.
That sodomite energy out of your ass too.
Yeah. Oh, that octopus, squid, calamari spirit. Beat that shit out of you Moabites, man. You nasty, stinky ass Moabites.
Muslims.
Yep. Eating shrimp and shit. Anything in the ocean is clean.
Yeah, the rest of the ocean is clean.
So eat a stingray, nigga. Eat an electric eel. Anything in the ocean is clean. Grab that shit up. Eat a jellyfish. You see? People are stupid.
Dumb.
And it's creatures in the ocean that we didn't even discover yet. Anything in the ocean is clean. Okay, fine. Something is fucking. Oh, I don't even know what to fucking say. I don't know how it looks. But
Oh, you can look that up. Let's look that up. People say we lying. Islam, what's in the water clean? Of course, yeah, Muhammad was not a prophet. He was an illiterate man.
He was an illiterate man who couldn't read or write. Descended from Ishmael.
He was set up by wicked ass niggas. Right? Wicked niggas set up Islam, man. Most High, we just show you that the Most High is not dealing with religion. Point blank, bottom line. Everybody's finding that out now. Thanks to the brothers, elders on down, and even these other camps will go off. Because they teach you the same thing. The Most High don't deal with religion. He deals with a people. All right? He don't deal with religion. He didn't never establish a covenant with a specific religion. Because anybody can join a religion. Nah, man. He's dealing with a group of people. Nations and these people especially these heathens, they hate hearing that. Especially coming from us. It's coming from the so-called Jew. You know, the Geno Jennings and them wicked, man. Because they look at these, I guarantee you, you're looking at these bastards over there in the land of Israel as a real Jew. So did vocab. When these guys running around talking about they're the people of the Most High, they celebrate Passover, we don't see the same energy. Alright? We don't see the same energy, man. But when we bring it out, oh, you guys are racist and this, that, and the third. See? What you got?
Yeah, I found this slide here. So I'm gonna read the title. It says, "Is seafood halal? Crab, lobster, shark, octopus, oyster, sushi." Right? Then we just jump down to the point the brother brought out. It says, "Is seafood halal? Yes, majority." Which the answer really is no, but let's read it. Because the word halal means what? Praise. Whatever. Hey, in any event, right? Yes, majority of the scholars of Islam consider almost all food that comes from the sea halal to eat, meaning acceptable to eat. You know, that's off. It says this includes sea animals and plants. So they down to eating seahorses. They down to eating
electric
sea
eels,
lions,
whatever.
electric anything. You know,
Piranhas, all that.
Yep.
Shark. Even though shark eats human beings, man. Shark eating a couple of human beings, you go down there and kill that too.
Then it says, and plants. This includes sea animals and plants, whether they be dead or alive.
And you guys eat camels too. It's not just a pig that's unclean.
Ooh. Matter of fact, Salakia, they got it in the unholy Quran, 5 and 96. Lawful to you is what you catch from the sea, and use it for food as provision for yourselves and for the travelers.
So how can that have been the last revelation for you idiotic Muslims? Oh, the Bible was corrupted, so the Most High sent Muhammad to clean things up, and he sent him the last revelation. So the Most High said in the Torah, it's unclean. I have no dealings with it. But you idiots in Christianity as well, oh, the Cornelius thing is talking about food. You're a retard. So there's no difference between Christianity and Islam, because Islam comes out of Christianity, man. All right?
If I'm not mistaken, the word Quran means to recite.
Yeah.
You go into it. So what did they recite?
Yeah. And they asked Muhammad plenty of times, this standard 30, so go
to
ask
the
the
law.
Jews. Yeah.
They go to the Torah.
Go to the Torah. The Torah don't say that.
Like when I was asking about camel, they was asking if camel was lawful to eat in an unholy Quran. They said go to the Torah.
The scripture don't say you can eat camel. That's wicked, man. Okay, that's completely wicked, man. Right? You ain't supposed to be eating no camel, man. Right? It's not enough of just chewing the cud. It has to have a split hoof. Right? The pig has a split hoof, but it don't chew the cud.
That's right.
The horse chew the cud, but it doesn't have a split hoof. You can't eat it. So the Most High, man, that law. See, like we get up guys with the law is beautiful, man.
That's right.
So yeah, but obviously there's a whole bunch of law. We can't keep a lot of them laws. But you can keep that.
That's come on, we can easily keep that, man.
So you motherfuckers eating shrimp, Muslims eat shrimp, crab, calamari, all that wicked shit. So that proves beyond us the Most High ain't dealing with that, man. He's not dealing with Islam. He's not dealing with Christianity, man. So we know we have the truth, man.
That's right.
Point blank period, man. And then another thing, you guys bowed down to some damn stone. So we know the Most High definitely ain't dealing with that garbage, man. You seen that viral video? And a Muslim was like, show me in the scripture where it says King David is a prophet. You seen that one?
Yeah, he got cut.
He got cut, yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. And I think that Edomite brought out Acts 2:29. Yeah.
That was easy.
Oh man, that's hilarious, man. Call him how much he gave us the truth, man.
Right.
You know, that's
So
beautiful.
say what the truth shall set, just make you free.
Yeah, found it.
And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, man.
Yeah,
So that we have that truth. This is the truth, man.
yeah. The Most High called us into the marriage. Right? He had mercy. There's how many billions of Muslims? So they believe that. What's that?
Yeah.
What is clean?
I think Islam, like you said, billions, like the second top religion.
Second time.
They believe what's happening on is clean. That's wicked.
And we know Christianity eat whatever the fuck they want. You see that? And then it's just billions of Jake's.
Geno Jennings.
Yeah.
Ate the swine. Right? So how deep are you? We're going to show you. Well, that's the classic Isaiah 66. Let's go read that. We're going to show you that people who love the swine, man. You may think it's nothing. The Most High going to X you out.
You get ice.
Ham sandwiches, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
You know, Jake, they spell it all together. You know, bacon, egg, and cheese. You know.
That is, and niggas love swine, but they hate lamb. This is crazy.
That is
thing I've
crazy.
seen. A lot of Jakes actually will eat lamb. They're like, I don't like lamb. You know, some Jake from the Caribbean, they like the curry goat, and they don't even eat that like that. Because the goat is a fattening. Lamb and goat is a fat. It's not a meat that you eat every day.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying. But it's lawful, right? But you eating the swine, which is a garbage cleaner. And the pig has this is science. The pig has parasites in it, man. Tapeworms in it.
And they don't sweat, so all of that dirt and shit is still inside
It's still inside them, man. And those tell you the more parasites in them controls their thoughts. Okay?
Makes them want to eat more, right?
To eat more and to eat flesh, man. Because if you're feeding the parasites in you. So when you eat it, those parasites get in you, man. That's what the Most High said, don't touch it, man. And you have the good book in your hand. I'm supposed to be a man of the Lord. Talking about the Most High is with it. You really think the Most High with you eating swine? You Christians, you honestly think that? Oh, see, because Acts 10 chapter You're just a jackass, man. And if you just read further down, it tells you, Most High have shown me not to call any man uncommon on, because he didn't understand the vision when he first saw it. When he saw Cornelius, then he understood the vision. He was talking about the Israelite foreigners coming into the fold, man. The Gentiles, man. Had nothing, that whole vision had nothing to do with food. Okay? Just like Revelation is not talking about a literal dragon, man. It's talking about different empires. Okay? That's how the scriptures is written.
Right.
All right? Like how should I have your right hand offend? He cut it off. He ain't saying to literally cut off your right hand. You're a jackass if you believe that, man. You're a fool, man. So it's the same thing with Acts the 10th chapter. And when Paul was talking about the meats, he talking about lawful meats, man. Some brothers like meat, some brothers didn't want to eat meat, man. And also going into doctrine. And he was also going into things that was sacrificed unto idols.
Yeah, that's
Okay, that was a controversy.
That's right.
Should we eat it or should we not? Paul wasn't telling them, yeah, you can eat the swine, you can eat whatever, you know. He didn't tell them to do that, man. So you add into the word, man. How the hell Paul gonna tell you that you can eat any meat when Paul told you he was a Pharisee of the Pharisees, man? I'll show you how bugged out you Jakes are, man. But the Most High got that spirit on you, man. That solid spirit. All right, what you got?
Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eat of swine's flesh and the abomination.
Yeah, that's them churches, them groves. The time pastor was groves. Right? They do their foolishness in the woods. See, but now it's them churches. See? Yeah.
Eating swine's flesh.
Eating swine's flesh. And like we said, that retard never heard that scripture either, Gino. He probably did hear it. See? We find it hard because you guys look at us, man. Go ahead.
And the abomination. And the mouse.
And the mouse, man. So according to him, you can eat raccoon. You can eat possum. They eat that in the South. Them old country backward niggas, man. Yeah. Niggas,
some type of shit.
Them backward ass niggas in the South, man. Slow ass niggas,
pots.
Man. Yeah, eating alligators.
With a whole bunch of shit in it.
Yeah, like this is fucking 1620. How backward you niggas are, man. That's fucking crazy, man. Yeah.